Okay, so we're going to use G1 as an example. Okay, so as you can see, the drill spot is written in the top right-hand corner. This is how I set up my normal beat sheets. You are more than welcome to choose another way that makes sense for you. This is just what makes sense for me. So starting with page 1, we're going to write down the page number, the counts, and where my drill spot is in the choreo. So I'm just going to write down 0 counts, no choreo. I wrote no choreo, but really there's dance there, so you can just write the dance work. Now we're going to move on to page 2. Let's look at where we're at in the drill, and then look at our counts and what set/page we're on. Alright, so now I'm going to write set 2, and I'm going to look for my drill spot. It's going to take my tiny little brain 3 extra seconds to figure out that we're just holding here. Yep, for 32 counts, and that's where I'm going to write it down. Your next step in a beat sheet is to write down your choreo and break it down. So since it's 32 counts, you can write it down as 16 and 16. So right here, I am breaking down the first 8 counts of the opening hit. You hit down at an angle, then you hit up at an angle, and then you do the flourish into flat. So I'm just writing down what each thing is going to look like for that 8 count. Normally you would break it down for each number, but I don't really need to do this. You guys are the ones that need to do this, so I'm just going to put etc. Okay, so now I want you guys to try doing this with me. Now try to find your spot on the field. Now write down your set number and what your drill spot is. Now look for how many counts are in set 3. Now write the choreo for this set. So at this point, you're basically all done. I'm going to draw some images to help represent what I should be doing. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just like to draw little stick figures and motions of the flag. If you decided to draw stick figures, you are now complete. This is what your beat sheets will look like. With that being said, just going over some abbreviations. FH means front hash. So you have in front of the FH or in front of the front hash or behind or back of the front hash. And then BH is going to be back hash. And then lastly, we will have in for inside and out for outside.